The story as told by Otmar Wale is from Kumin village, Mendi district, Southern Highlands Province. Long ago, in the Southern Highlands Province jungle, there lived a brother and sister. The brother's name was Nayco and his sister was called Bunpai. They were both big and had rough fuzzy hair covering their faces. They worked hard and had large gardens around their home. Nayco owned more than 15 pigs and cassowaries. He was a great hunter and caught pigs, bandicoots, and birds of paradise. Bunpai looked after the house, fed the pigs, and worked in the garden. They lived happily together. One morning, Nayco told Bunpai, "I'll go to the Blue Mountains and hunt for 2 weeks. Look after the animals, the house, and the garden." That night, Bunpai cooked a special meal, extra food for her brother to take with him. The next morning, Nayco said, "My beloved sister, while I am away, don't talk to any strangers or invite them into our home. When you see white smoke rising in the Blue Mountains, it means I am coming home." Bunpai was lonely. Every morning, she checked the Blue Mountains for white smoke. On the fourth day, while Bunpai was asleep, there was a knock on her door. Bunpai tiptoed on the floor and looked through a small hole. To her surprise, she saw a handsome man lying on the veranda. The man's face was round with a sharp nose and rosy cheeks. His lips looked dry with small cracks. Bunpai realized he must be thirsty and hungry. Bunpai prepared food and water for the young man. While he was eating, Bunpai warned the young man about her brother. It was getting dark, so Bunpai told him he could stay in the house that night but must leave in the morning. The next day, Bunpai enjoyed talking to the young man and she cooked meals for him. Bunpai and the handsome man enjoyed themselves. Bunpai forgot about her animals, the garden, and housework. The young man didn't leave the house. One afternoon, while Bunpai and the young man were fast asleep, Nayco returned with the animals he had hunted. He was surprised to see that the house was dirty and that Bunpai didn't greet him. He had sent a smoke message. Nayco saw that his pigs were skinny and that there was no food in the garden. Nayco was angry when he saw Bunpai and the young man asleep. Nayco said, "My sister, you made a promise that you didn't keep. I am so ashamed that I will leave so you can stay with the young man." Nayco took his weapons and left. Bunpai begged her brother to stay, but Nayco left without looking back. Bunpai took her digging stick and followed Nayco. "Come back, brother! Please come back!" But Nayco kept on walking. When Nayco was down in a deep valley, and Bunpai was in a valley behind him, dark clouds formed strange shapes. Lightning flashed, thunder roared, and torrents of heavy rain fell. Water rose around Nayco and Bunpai's bodies. Nayco sang, "Bomai na mabire, salamoe, salamoe. Bomai na mabire, salamoe, salamoe. Siriva evangu, yani mondo mailo, mondo mailo. Bomai na mabire, Salamoe, salamoe, bomai na mabire. Salamoe, salamoe, bomai na mabire. Salamoe, salamoe, siriva evangu, yani mondo mailo, bomai na mabire. Salamoe, salamoe. Nayco's song asks the bird of paradise to rise early in the morning so the sun will shine and show future generations the tip of his spear. Then water covered both Bunpai and Nayco. Today, there are two lakes where Nayco and Bunpai stop. In Lake Ekari, you can see the tip of Nayco's spear. In Lake Pipikara, you can see the tip of Bunpai's digging stick.